And we'll say cheers to us.
Cheers to us.
And 4 years of hard work.
Mm-hmm. And many more.
And many more. Hello and welcome to Ask Me About K-Pop, the essential guide for recent converts and seasoned fans alike. My name is Shannon.
And I'm Angelica.
And welcome to our 4th anniversary episode.
Wow. 4 years.
4 years.
I am kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Like, not that I thought that we were going to, I don't know, run out of the content or like energy to do it, but standing here at 4 years later, like, wow.
Yeah.
Look at us.
I'm
Look at us now.
Yeah, look at us. I'm just kind of in disbelief that 4 years have gone by and that we've kept the show going this whole time.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like it's been 4 years. Especially because we often think of our show in terms of like 100 episodes or something. And so we're not even at 200 episodes yet.
Yeah.
So for me, that almost feels like just 2 years. But we do like 50 episodes a year. So my like time frame for the show is scary.
Yeah,
I think.
totally.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not quite sure what we're doing today.
Yes, we mentioned this last week, but you all have been preparing something for us. So this episode is a surprise to us all.
It is a surprise to us all. Our dear listener, good friend, Sweetie Pie, Slowpoke Megan, organized this whole thing of all of our A-likes to celebrate us on this 4th anniversary. And there were 4 parts to the project, and we have like audio files to open and a playlist to look at or something. We're not sure.
We're not entirely sure, but we received an email and a Google Doc of directions. So let's start there.
Yeah. All right.
We have not spoiled anything for ourselves, so this is why we're coming here blind.
All right.
Okay, so here's the Google Doc with all the information. I guess we'll start here.
Okay, so there were 4 parts of this. One, it was to post 4 pictures on social media. Those have started coming in. I've got the Twitter notifs, so we'll look at those later with hashtag 4 years with AMAK and love for AMAK. Very cute hashtags. Very good job.
Also, the general idea of 4 different projects for 4 years. You guys are so cute,
So
so clever.
cute.
I love it. Okay, what are the other 3 parts?
The other part is to send an email or a voicemail with love and congratulations, and we definitely have some of those to go through.
Yes.
The other part was to send in a prediction about the podcast.
Ooh.
For example, I think Mark Twan will be the first K-pop idol to appear on Ask Me About K-pop, or I predict that one day Shannon and Angelica will host the Mamas.
Ooh.
So we have some predictions included somewhere.
Wow.
I think we should write them all down and vision board them.
Oh, yes. Well, okay, so these are all going to be put into a compilation of an audio file.
Yes.
So we'll be able to listen to those together. And the very last piece of this project is that everyone sent in a song that you love because of the podcast, one that reminds you of the show, whatever gives you the warm fuzzies. So that has all been put together into a 4-year anniversary playlist on Spotify, which we will peruse together.
I'm excited to see what's on this Spotify playlist. Oh, look at this pretty fan art.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so where should we start?
I mean, at the top, do we sort by artist? Do we?
I meant with
start
steps.
with things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should we just take a look at the Spotify playlist, or should we get into hearing these messages first?
Let's start with the Spotify playlist, and then we'll get into the messages. Okay, so let's start here. So I don't know if these are in any particular order.
Probably just by who submitted them and when.
Probably. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's 57 songs.
Oh my God.
For over 3 hours. And I'm already seeing some great favorites. We've got several Jonghyun songs, some Woods. We've been
Yes.
talking nonstop about him.
I love that my boy from Sistar 19 is on here because this is like one of the things about doing the podcast this long is that sometimes I straight up forget episodes, like don't even remember doing them, don't
Same.
remember what we said. But then there are other episodes that I like don't listen to because I made such an egregious error or something that it's like so embarrassing to me to listen to it again.
Right. And we can't like go back
And I just can't deal. Like in the 2 p.m. episode where we thought that J
oh
Park
my God,
was
the
tall.
J Park was the tallest member. Our greatest shame.
Such a shame. I can't get over it. But my boy, Sistar 19, was when we talked about it in a really early episode, we were like, this dance is just body rolls. Why does anybody care? And then we were inundated with messages of like, they were the first people to ever do those body rolls. And it was a cultural reset. And like, we missed the point. And I've never forgotten since then how important the body
boy
rolls
was.
of my boy.
Well, I was also instantly thinking of when we played dance charades and I got my boy and I had to dance along with it. And all it was just like sitting on chairs for like a full minute until I finally got up and had to do body rolls. So forever cemented in my mind for sure. I also am glad that Sukhumvit Swimming got on here because I just love that song.
I know. We really loved and hyped up that song a lot last year.
Yeah,
I'm glad
really
it
did.
stuck.
Oh, Handle It by Twice. I mentioned that at some point as like a recommendation, I think, because that was my favorite song off of that Eyes Wide
I
Open
believe it
album.
was your runner-up choice in our top 15 last year, like a Twice song that you did that didn't
make it. Yeah, I really do love that song. It's so sad and like haunting in a way that Twice is not usually. Ooh, but Lucky One.
Yes, Mermaid Pants, Lucky One, so important. Excuse me, miss. And the live version from the video, the version.
Literally 2 days ago, I had nothing else to do. So I was just lying in my bed and I put my projector on and I just watched Excuse Me, Miss from Shiny World 5.
choice.
And then I just started watching like a variety of different Shiny World 5. And then I eventually just put the concert on from the beginning. And I was like, this is a great day.
Great choice. Really good choice.
I love that. That's the best one. Oh, it's the best one. What else is on here? God, this is a great playlist. Okay, there's a lot of SM on here. Predictable. Pleased to see it. But also Bubble Pop, Hyuna, and Hobgoblin CLC.
Yeah.
I love Hobgoblin. We learned that dance.
Hobgoblin. We've got Me Know I'm Home. Super M Can't Stand the Rain, a song we hype up a lot on this show.
But also BBD Babidi Boo by Honey Popcorn.
Honey Popcorn from our first support girl groups episode.
So glad the legend of Honey Popcorn lives on. If you didn't listen to that episode, they were started by porn stars and they are an adorable, adorable little trio.
That's really great.
Yeah, they just like they just made themselves into a girl group because they wanted to be.
2 FXs in a row. Love to see it.
Yes.
Ears Candy.
Ears Candy. I always think of I mean, there's actually so many good performances of that. But obviously Taecyeon is like the original voice in it, so his voice is the growliest. But yeah, pretty much every hot boy has performed that with Baek Ji-young.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite versions of that song is DK and Sungkwan doing it, just the two of them at their own concert.
SF9 Now or Never, a famous misheard lyric, great time for everybody.
What was the misheard lyric?
It's not jealous. It's
Oh yeah, jealous. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ace Take Me Higher, a favorite, a classic, a perfect song. Also, Hey Mama, like those two together, that's a good combo.
I love how many of these are from like really early podcast times. Like I feel like when we started the podcast, like EXO CBX Hey Mama was like the forefront of your mind of
Totally.
K-pop greatness.
Yeah, well, because EXO-CBX is like the reason I started giving a shit about EXO.
Right.
And Hey Mama was their first one. EXO-CBX. I was just listening to them the other day too. I also started like after I watched a lot of SHINee, I like definitely pulled up some old EXO.
It always
planets and,
happens.
like,
It
oh
always
man, it really made me sad. Lay was there. They were all there. Oh, You Don't Love Me, Spica. Yes,
Yeah.
one of my very, very early recs.
I Got a Boy, my gateway
Your
video.
gateway.
I mean, yeah. There's so much good stuff on here.
Okay, I'm really happy that Rhythm After Summer by EXO-CBX is also on here.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've ever actually talked about that song on the show, but I definitely put it on our disco playlist, and it is one of my, I love that song. It's so cheesy. That whole little EP, that first EP of theirs was super disco-y, which I realize now is why I loved it so much. But yeah, great recommendation. LOL, who put Wolf on here?
Controversy.
Who did it?
Controversial song.
We do have a little Wolf pack in our listeners. People who think Wolf is a good song.
It happens. It
It
happens.
happens. To each their own.
SHINee Dynamite, again, the live version from the time that Mino took all his clothes off.
Obviously, that was the video I watched immediately after Excuse Me, Miss. That one's always the second one.
Oh, Loveline made it on here, and it was Jenna. I can see who added that one.
Yes. Oh my
Good
God.
choice.
Jenna. That is actually one of my alarms.
Me too.
I still use
It's
that
such a
song as
good
an
alarm.
It's so good. I always wanted to learn the choreography to that song. Because it's like a lot of like footwork. I feel like if I knew how to dance that song, it would make other songs easier.
Mhm.
But anyway.
This playlist is wonderful.
Yes, and also I see that Unique is on there, so thank you for throwing that on there. Yibo.
This is so nice. I can't
Yeah, this
wait
is
to put this
lovely.
on and listen to this. This is totally our playlist for us.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. This is such a nice present.
Thank you so much to everybody who added on to that. And I don't know if that's something that is like collaborative or it could continue to be put on there, but it is collaborative. So if you didn't get a chance to put it on there already, then you can.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah.
The
Okay.
link in the ALEX only channel on our Discord. We're not allowed in there, but
We can
are.
also probably put a link now that we have this playlist.
Oh, we can put it in the episode description, probably.
So check that out. It's probably there. Okay, what's next?
Now we should listen to this thing that Megan sent us. All of this audio.
The predictions. Okay.
Of the well wishes or predictions and or whatever it is.
Hello, it's Slowpoke Megan, your #1 fan and bestest friend. Welcome to the 4th anniversary fan project. Woo! Cue like cheering and exciting fan chants and things. Of course, just like last year, I am the host of this fan project. This is only our second fan project, even though it's your 4-year anniversary. Sorry I wasn't here in the beginning. Otherwise I would have been doing this from the beginning. That aside, I am here to explain to you what this fan project was all about. And I'm going to try and make this brief because I know that the podcast is y'all's and not mine, and that's who people want to hear is you guys, your beautiful voices. So, for 4 years, we decided to do 4 mini projects to honor you and celebrate you both and all of the beautiful, lovely things that I could say. But it's early on a Monday that I'm recording this, and my brain isn't fully working. So, I'm going to go through the list of what we did or what we are going to do because I know that you guys are probably recording this on a Tuesday and everyone else is hearing this on a Wednesday. Okay. So the first thing that you guys will probably have either kind of seen or will be seeing is us sending emails and voicemails with our love and congratulations on 4 years of podcasting. Seriously, that's incredible. I'm so proud of you both. The second thing you guys will be seeing on Wednesday the 19th is we're going to be making social media posts, and each post will have 4 pictures in it. These 4 pictures will be either selfies of your fans, our favorite episodes, our pets, someone that we listen with, where we listen, how we listen, and whatever. I'm not going to spoil the hashtags that we created for this anniversary, but I hope that you guys really like them. Okay, so now I'll go back to the email that you got this voice audio message in, and I want you to click on the Spotify link that I have clearly labeled "Don't open until you're recording." This is a playlist that we all put together, all of us A-likes from the Discord or whoever emailed me. And these are songs that we discovered because of the podcast, that we that remind us of the podcast. For example, mine are End of a Day by Jonghyun, because that song really reminds me of the both of you. And Sukhumvit Swimming by O&F, Wonf, because I heard it on the podcast and then I binge listened to it for like days. I'm sure that if you ask, everybody will be more than happy to explain their song choices, but please react to some of the songs that are on the playlist and maybe speculate on why they were put there.
We did.
We hope that you really enjoy this playlist,
You know
and we
us so
hope that it's
well.
long enough for a good long day of listening.
It is long enough.
Now,
3 hours.
the real reason you're hearing my beautiful voice and hearing many of our beautiful voices, I hope, we wanted to predict some things for the podcast in 2022 and beyond, because foresight, get it? 4-year anniversary.
Oh,
Foresight.
you know we love a pun.
I will start off with my prediction, and Michael D from the Discord sent in his prediction for me to read for him, and I will be doing that in just a minute. So my prediction is that 2022 is going to be the year that a K-pop idol comes on Ask Me About K-pop. I don't know which one. Maybe Eric Nam, like we've been hoping for years. Maybe
That
Mark
low
Twain,
life.
or
this
Tableau,
point, I
or
want him.
Alexa, or
I do.
there's so many different English-speaking idols that could come on the podcast. I can't even list them all, but I think that this year is going to be the year that you guys get somebody in the bag, and I'm so excited for that. I really hope that that becomes a reality. My next prediction is that this year you guys are going to break some kind of personal record in streaming and reviews, and maybe you'll reach like the #1 top of the iTunes chart. I don't know. I just really think that this is going to be such a fruitful year for you both, and I'm so excited to see it happen. I will be putting Michael's at the end, so that way you guys have a break for my voice and you can hear from Jenna and Kendra. Once again, thank you guys for being a part of my life and being a part of so many of our lives and bringing us all together. I love you so much. Happy 4 years.
We love you,
Hello
Megan.
and happy 4 years. This is Jenna. I can't believe 2018 was 4 years ago. It feels both way longer than that and way shorter. But either way, you are 2 of the funniest, kindest, most hardworking people I know, and I hope that you're able to celebrate all that you've done, because you've done a lot in the past 4 years. I'm so proud of you, and I am so excited to continue to support you in all that you do in the future. As part of celebrating you, we were supposed to make some predictions, so I would just like to go ahead and let Mr. Eric Nam know that this is the year he should be guesting on your podcast.
Okay, that's 2 for
I
Eric. No.
also would like to extend my invitation to Red Velvet's Wendy and any of the girls on top who are listening. I just hope that you get the guests and the sponsorships and the joy that you deserve, because you all are so amazing. This is getting a little long. I love you. Congratulations. Bye.
Love you, Jenna.
Hi, Shannon and Angelica and all the A-likes out there. It's Kendra, one of the podcast Ajima fans. And just side question, do we pronounce the fandom name A-likes or A-likes? I kind of prefer A-likes because it sounds
A-likes.
more like a K-pop group name.
A-M-A-K,
Like A-Pink
A-likes.
or A-Teens,
Exactly.
etc.
Exactly.
But anyway, my prediction for 2022 is that we will have our first official in real life meetup with Shannon and Angelica, and all the A-likes or alikes can shower our love and appreciation in person. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and that's it. All right. Can't wait for the next episode. Take care. Bye.
Hello, I'm back. It's Slowpoke Megan, but as Michael D from the Ask Me About K-Pop Discord server. He had a couple of predictions that he wanted me to record on his behalf. So here is the first one. The first prediction he has is there will be an Ask Me About K-Pop world tour with fan meets. Instead of performances, there will be live recordings of the podcast with live audience. And his second prediction is an idol will mention on V Live that they listen to the podcast and recommend it to their fans. I love both of those.
I love that one.
I know that there weren't a lot in this audio compilation, but several people said that they would be sending in voicemails with their predictions for Ask Me About K-Pop. So if they sent those in, they can go here. There they go. Amazing. Everybody did a great job. On a personal note, guys, thank you for helping me put this project together. It would not have been possible without all of your help. And once again, happy 4-year anniversary, Shannon and Angelica.
Thank you.
Oh, that was
love
so
all
nice.
of those predictions. I like that a few of them were kind of all along the same theme. Two for Eric
People
Nam.
have had it with Eric Nam
Yeah.
not coming on the show. It's been long enough.
He's had his chance. He'll have to ask us to come on now at this
Eric
point.
Nam.
Put him through the hoops.
No, but I love the idea of an idol admitting to listening to this show on a
Yes.
live.
That is the dream. That's the dream. Because too many freaky coincidences have happened to just be coincidences. And I would love confirmation of who it is.
Who
that is
listens to
listening.
this show?
Because somebody is.
Somebody does.
Like, I feel like I don't want to tempt it, but like, I don't know, I can't like put my full belief just in the K-pop gods. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I really think there must be people in the industry that are
That
like at
listen
work.
to this show.
I need a logical explanation,
Yeah.
people. So that is one that I personally hope comes
Yeah,
true.
I like that
Like
one.
that one, I like it a lot. So we'll see. We'll find out.
All right, well, let's go to some of these ones that came in via email like Megan predicted they would. So this first one is from Lavisa, and we have a message and a prediction in 2 different audio files.
Fantastic.
Happy birthday, MK. Happy birthday, MK. Happy birthday, MK. Happy birthday, MK. Wow, see, that was 4 times. Wow, happy birthday anniversary to the best and funnest podcast of all podcasts. Wow. So this is the first time I'm kind of sending in a voice message like this, but my name's Lovisa. I'm from Sweden. And yeah, really, seriously, congrats so much. Wow, you made it 4 years. That's such a long time. No, like, I was never too much of a podcast listener, but I came across Ask Me About K-Pop like more than 3 years ago, and I've been really slowly like getting through all the episodes in chronological order, and now in 2021 alone, thanks to my Spotify Wrapped, I know that I listened to 102 episodes.
Oh my god.
Like last year only. That's over 7,000 minutes, and I regret nothing of it. And it's so nice and fun, and I'm all caught up, and it's like, I'm just so happy to have stumbled across this like little gold mine of podcasts, and 2 really, really nice and gorgeous and genuinely good people, hosts. There, Shannon and Angelica, and I'm so happy to have found this fun and nice little corner of the internet where we have genuinely good and fun discussions about everything related to K-pop. It's such a fun time. Like, by now you guys have just accumulated so much like knowledge. There's so much knowledge in this podcast now. Like I find myself recommending your deep dive episodes to people who ask about certain artists all the time, or like scandals or like certain subjects that you've covered. It's just so good and fun and convenient. It's like you guys are so seasoned by now that you're really seasoning your whole community along with you, and that's just the best. And I hope that you guys are still having fun doing it. It really seems like it, and I hope that it can keep on becoming bigger year after year, and that the community that we have can keep going, because it's so fun and nice and fun. And I've said fun and good and nice so many times now, but that really just encapsulates it. So really happy 4th anniversary. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for everything that you've done until now, and good luck for the future. Wow. Bye. Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
That was like the sweetest message I've ever heard.
That was
From
so
start
nice.
to finish. That was just so.
That was good and fun and nice.
That was good and fun and nice. And like, what? I can't ask for a better review. Good and
That's
fun and nice.
really nice. Okay, she sent a separate prediction.
Okay. The predictions might be my favorite.
Okay, I make a prediction for 2022. So, sometime during the year, a new couple in K-pop will be revealed. You guys and us guys will somehow be able to get hashtag the idols back to trend on Twitter, and that will lead to Psy himself contacting you and asking if he can make that the title of his next song. Let's go! Let's go! Let idols back! Woo!
Wow. That prediction was a roller coaster.
And I loved
And
it.
I'm on it. Let's go.
That is
Oh my
so
God.
good.
Let's
the layers.
go. A new idol couple, a trending hashtag, Psy himself asking to use it for the title of his next song. That would be the title of a Psy song.
Yeah.
And Psy would have to be the one to put it out because he's the one who signed Hyudon.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic, genius, like...
Big brain.
Big brain.
like-
Wow. Galaxy brain.
Yes,
level.
there it is.
That's the phrase I was looking for. Amazing. Write that down.
Yeah. Lavisa also
Jot
wrote
that.
bonus credit to Susie here, so this prediction might have been brainstormed with the help
Well,
of Susie.
whoever's responsible, we thank you.
Speaking of Susie,
Okay.
her voicemail is next. So let's take a listen to that.
Hello, this is Susie. Happy 4th podcast anniversary. Thank you so much for everything you've done over the past 4 years. I have a prediction for you since I wasn't organized enough to get my stuff to Megan in time for the compilation. My prediction is that in podcast year 5, when Key releases his next solo project, you two will accidentally create a TikTok challenge for it, and Key will see it, and he's gonna do it. Never hurts to dream, right? Anyway, thanks again for all the well-researched information in K-pop school and all of the laughs from episodes 1 to 188. Here's to another great year in AMAC podcast history. Lots of love. Bye.
Yay!
Thank you. Okay, I love K-pop school, first of all.
Yes.
But also, I really love the creative ways in which y'all imagine idols finding our podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
There's so many options here.
there
for
are
us.
so many options.
TikTok dances.
Anything could
trending
happen.
hashtags.
Anything could
could happen. All right, we have an email now from our dear Mara. And yes, it is a reading email.
Okay.
Not a voicemail.
All right.
Okay, it says, Dearest Shannon and Angelica, happy 4th anniversary. Holy shit, you guys really kept the podcast alive and thriving for 4 years. I couldn't even do that in any relationship. LOL. I'm looking at you, Jackson Scam Me Wang.
Wow! Wow. Harsh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Jackson, we will await your response.
I still remember to this day when I first listened to you guys while folding my mountain of laundry. It was the episode of Idol Scandals, and I remember laughing so much about the Tears of Blood story. No house chores were done that day.
Oh my God, that was your first episode. You would go straight to the dating scandals.
I could literally go on and on about how amazing and incredible you two are, but that would literally take me forever, and I'm afraid I might run out of English real fast. So instead, I hope this simple and short email conveys this. That's a big word for Elmo. Good TikTok references. I love this. My gratitude and appreciation for you both and the beautiful community you have created. Genuinely, what you do is not easy, but you make it look easier than. I also want to celebrate the A-likes and express how much I genuinely adore you guys. You have become a part of my everyday life. If that Discord were ever to crash, I would probably cry said tears of blood. So for now, let's raise our AMAK Lightstick champagne glasses to Shannon and Angelica and A-Legs for the wonderful 4 years. And here's to hoping for all of us to celebrate together one day. Clink.
Clink.
My AMAK predictions. SNA will be asked to go to Korea for a short while to do a bunch of SM Town press shit where Chanyeol and Angelica will have to work together, and then Dispatch will reveal them as the January 2023 couple, and AMAK will have to release an official statement saying that Chanyeol was simply her Uber. Meanwhile, SM will say they, quote, have good feelings for each other, and Angelica's laugh will be featured on an NCT title track. And Shannon will have vocals on the next BoA album. There are more. I can't go on after that one.
There's so much to unpack there.
We need a moment.
Oh. Oh my God. Also, it would be really funny if we overlapped this and that our Dispatch is what makes Let Idols
Oh, that's
Bang
what, and we get
trend.
the track. Yes.
And then it's circular.
Mm-hmm.
Because we both, like, we would be involved in every step of the
Yes.
process. I'll gladly take that. That's my cross to bear. Let Idols Bang.
Yeah.
Chanyeol.
Okay,
See you soon.
next prediction. AMAK will be offered an official position thing, I don't know, at Dive Studios because Eric rammed it in my ass. You don't have to read that part. We'll secretly fall in love with you both after you interview him.
Okay, that's 3 for Eric. Nam.
Eric Nam, the people are coming for you. Number 3, AMAK will host KCON. This is actually quite realistic, she says. I mean, all right.
We've got
We
one
have
for Host the
dreams.
Mamas, one for
We're
Host
hosting
KCON.
KCON.
At least KCON is here in LA.
That's true. AMAK will start doing official YouTube interviews with artists and shit, and will personally call Mara when they interview Victon, and they will convince IST that she should be managing them, and she will finally reside in Sejun's left dimple. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
We'll do what we can, girl.
Yeah, if we get anywhere near Victon, you know that you will
the
be
first
part
thing
of
out of
it.
my mouth. I have a manager for you.
And then a second email came in days later that said, LOL, while I was typing easier than, I realized there wasn't anything easy in the world, barf emoji, and then I forgot to delete it. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Bye. Love you.
Mara.
You silly
love
goose.
you.
We love you so much. Thank you for keeping our Discord up and running and keeping that community so fun and wholesome. And y'all have so
also-
many inside jokes, and you take such good care of each other, and like,
True.
it's the best.
Yeah, and you like really do a lot of really great work to keep that a positive, fun place on the internet. And can't wait to be able to offer you some sort of paid position because Mara also is the one who makes all of our lovely videos. Like we have that really goofy like meme video she made of the Pentagon Ho rant. And then
And our 2 p.m. Since You've Been Gone
2 p.m. Since You've Been
lyric
Gone
video.
lyric video. A masterpiece.
Which
All
is a
thanks to Mara.
masterpiece. And we love her.
We love you.
All right, we have one last email, and this is from Lex, aka Jantax, on the Discord, if y'all are looking for your A-like friends. And Lex wrote, Hey, Shannon and Angelica, it's so amazing that you've made it 4 years with your podcast, and I'm proud of you. You put serious love and care into each aspect of this, and I appreciate the high quality of the audio, the editing, the research, and all of your passion. Too often, I feel like content creators don't receive enough love for their hard work on the technical aspects of their work, and I wanted to let you know that I truly appreciate it, and I'm going to stop and say thank you.
That all of that thanks goes to Shannon. Well done, Shannon. You've been running this podcast for 4 years.
Yes.
And we've taken very few breaks.
Very few breaks.
To
Very
you.
few. Thank you. Thank you. I'm proud as well. I do put in a
Drink
lot.
or it's bad luck.
Oh. I'm proud as well. I put in a lot of hours every week. Like I feel like as many as we spend on research often end up in editing as well.
Absolutely.
And it was really important to me when we like lost access to our beautiful studio and started recording at home that the podcast didn't immediately sound like shit. So I'm glad that you guys don't think it sounds like shit, because I know it doesn't sound as good as when it was in a studio, but I've tried to make it not awful.
Yes, we've done
So-
our best. And I think that it's very difficult to hear the ice cream trucks in the background.
Or my neighbors, like kids
Screaming
screaming
children.
all the time. Los Angeles, baby.
Hey.
Okay, more of Lex's email. When you started the podcast, I was just getting into K-pop too, so I feel like we've been fellow travelers, and the
Aw.
community you've created is an awesome testament to your work and dedication. Here's to you. Attached is my voice clip of my predictions for the podcast.
Okay. These are so fun.
I know, these are so fun.
Hey, Shannon and Angelica. Happy 4th anniversary. This is Lex, Jantax on the Discord. And as part of our 4th anniversary fan project, I'm here to make a prediction about the show. I tried to be very serious about this and think about it carefully. And honestly, I think my truest prediction is that you'll have more collabs in 2022. Something about how the podcast has grown makes me think that you'll collaborate with other podcasters or reactors or something. So that's kind of the true one. A little less serious though, but not entirely flippant. I think the journey to get Eric Nam on the podcast is happening and has a non-0% chance of coming true. I totally feel like this is a hurdle that you can leap. Anyhow, thanks again for 4 years of K-pop education, and I wish you all the best this year too. Take care.
Eric Nam, get your ass over here.
Can they ask any harder?
I wonder. We should start that trending, like
Yes.
before the idols bang.
We need to
Have to
be
get Channel
harassing.
first.
Yes, we need to be harassing.
We need to
Eric
be
Nam more.
harassing Eric Nam.
Maybe if you guys like bury your asks in those filthy tweets, so that he, when he does another BuzzFeed filthy tweets,
everybody tweets something really thirsty at him, but then the second
Include
half,
the
but
ask.
like hashtag go on AMAK, and then you'll get a completely warped idea of what our show is. And yeah, it'll be a good time.
yeah, I think that's great. Well, that was really, really, really nice. Thank you for everybody who took time to send in well wishes or predictions. It's always so great to hear from you guys, like old regulars and like new voices that I've never heard before. It's always exciting when y'all come out of the woodworks.
Yes, and all the predictions were really fun, but I'm also very excited to see, because I know that they're like still coming in, the photos.
Yeah.
Because the idea of seeing like where you guys listen to the podcast would be really, that to me is very touching.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of last year's fan project, where people were sending like postcards from their hometowns
from
and
like
stuff.
where they go, like, oh, this is where I walk when I listen to your podcast. Yeah, that would be really nice, because we are so far away, but also like quite a large part of each other's lives. So it's nice to be able to get a
Yeah.
little picture of that.
And I definitely, the prediction that we can all be together would be the best. I would
Yes, we got that one
for
twice.
a safe world and real K-cons and like things that we could find each other at.
Yeah, I mean, the next actual in-person KCON, I think it would be incredibly easy for us to organize a meetup. So that's what we're waiting for. As soon as we get a real KCON, then you guys got it. we'll do a meetup, official or unofficially. We'll do it.
Well, do we have anything else to say about the last 4 years? Anything you wanted to wax poetic about before
I mean,
we play a random game?
Definitely nothing to wax poetic about. I think it's funny, like you said at the beginning, like there are definitely episodes I've forgotten about and stuff. Like, what do you think is your favorite episode?
I feel like it depends on a couple of factors. Like I feel like maybe the episode I'm proudest of is K-pop Meets Tradition.
Same.
Because I think that the research we did in that episode was like really quality, and like we gave a really nice, like as far as the podcast being educational, I feel like that's
a really good example.
A really good episode, and Spotify featured it. So like somebody must have also seen the value in it. But I also just like, there are some like really fun episodes. Like I do love the Idol Scandal episodes. Like both of them are really fun. The romance scandal episodes are really funny.
Yeah.
I like love deep dives. Like I listened to the EXO deep dive like a bunch of times because I feel like that's a particularly like fun one. Or just like the random episodes like Roses and Thorns from October 2019. Like that episode has some super rough stuff in it, but it also I don't know. It has fun moments, and like I was again proud of us for being able to break the Wonho scandal down like so by the book or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of episodes I'm really proud of, and a lot of episodes that I think were really fun, and then there are others that I'm embarrassed of. What's your favorite? Do you have one?
I don't know if I have a favorite. I feel like I would have to scroll through all of them in order to see. But I do really, I mean, K-pop Meets Tradition is the one I think of as like, you know, if someone were to ask like, oh, tell me one episode to listen to of your podcast, I'd probably recommend that one. But I also really like the K-pop in America episode and K-pop journalism episode. I think that both of those are also like very good examples. And two of those are ones that were featured in that like USC class. So those are like academic approved. But then we have some really fun ones. Like even the like producing a scandal one, I think was really fun.
That was
and
a
like
popular one.
the Tiara deep dive when we like learn new things. You know what I mean? I love it when one of us has like a story to share and surprise the other one with on air. That's always really fun.
I think like if the question were what are the episodes that are the funnest to put together, I would say the 20-year back episodes.
Ooh.
Both 2000 and both 2001 episodes were just like so fun to me because I feel like I get to go into like detective mode and like the Wikipedias
and that is where we find the best,
right? Because the
like,
Wikipedias are very sparse,
yeah.
and you know they're lying to you and not telling the full picture, and so I have to go spend a lot of time on archive.org and finding crazy things from the early internet, and it's
like
just
translating things painstakingly,
and I just love the like the treasure hunting aspect of those episodes so much.
Totally.
Yeah. But yeah, as a couple people asked, like, or said, I hope you're still having fun. And like, we are still having fun.
Definitely still having fun.
I think part of the can't believing that it's been 4 years part is that like, I still don't feel like we're out of ideas or like that we're bored or that we've run this into the ground.
Yeah, I think exactly. Like part of the reason it feels surprising that it's 4 years is because it is still so much fun. And like, this is not at all boring or an obligation. Like I've been spending the past, like literally like an hour or two every evening, like when everything else is done, I'm like doing research for this podcast. Like that's what I'm doing for fun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
it's still fun.
It's still really fun. And there's like no end to the like ideas of games that we have, and even games we've already played, like we can play again and make them like fresh. There's like no end to this beautiful well we've dug for ourselves. And I just love that we've created something that is not only fun to make, but also kind of self-sustaining.
Yeah, we've created a lot of traditions by this point. Like,
like half our episodes every year are already fucking planned.
Yeah, because
of all of our traditions.
Established so many traditions that there's like 15 episodes a year that we have to do the third week of whatever, because that's what we do. And so it makes it.
And then, in between, we can choose from like deep dives. We can choose from games. We can do more dating scandal. Like, there's literally so many things we've already done that we can do anew. There's just, I love it. I love that we were able to take this incredibly deep world that we like found ourselves interested in and then create this out of it.
Yeah.
which continues to be so much fun.
And something that's pretty fascinating to think about is that when we started this podcast, we had been K-pop fans for 4 years.
That's true.
And we have now added this second half of it where we
became experts.
where we stopped being fans and we became experts and everything changed.
And I have to say, I'm really proud of us for choosing to go an educational route for our show. I think that's part of the reason that it does continue to be sustainable and interesting. And I also think, or I am also very proud of us for being able to kind of establish ourselves as academics in the field. Other professors of pop culture, other experts, writers, journalists come to us as a source or as a reliable source of information, and let's ask them because they'll know. And that's literally the greatest honor.
It's so exciting every single time it happens. Every single
that's
time
my highlight. I think the best moments for me are when people ask us to be
when they ask us about K-pop.
When they ask us about K-pop.
That's all we ever wanted.
It's true. And 4 years later, we've gotten it.
Cheers to us. Thanks for all of your predictions.
And
I
cheers
hope they all
to
come
y'all.
True. And then some. And yes, cheers to y'all.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating in all the fun, dumb stuff we do. Not that this project was dumb, but the silly games and shit that we do. We take our battles so seriously.
Yeah.
But you guys vote and you take it seriously too, and that's what makes it fun. So we couldn't do this show without you guys. So thanks.
Thank you all so much. And then if I could just ask for a birthday present from you if you didn't send one of these things in. Spotify has ratings now, and I know that a lot of you guys listen to Spotify, so if you just want to go tap that little 5-star on the Spotify, that would be the best present to us ever, and it would help people's predictions come true. Megan said top of the charts, so guys, help.
True. And if we want to get hashtag Let's Idols bang, Let's Idols bang. Oh, what am I saying? If we want to get stuff trending, we can make those things happen. But I'm very excited to see where this takes us all.
Yes, so excited. 2022, new year. An episode I'll tease right now because episode 200 is coming up in 12 weeks. And we get new theme songs every 100 episodes. And my husband is once again working on a banger.
It's so good. I think it's my favorite so far. They're better every time.
So get excited about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you for all of this love and appreciation. Y'all are the best. And we'll be right back with a random game. All right, we're back. And we got a very short-lived girl group.
Yes.
Barely a year. They were called POP, which stood for Puzzle of Pop. And this was a girl group that trained under RBW, but were debuted under a subsidiary company called DWM.
Yes, they debuted on July 26th in 2017, and they were a 6-member group. And there's not a lot about them because they only released one EP while they were together and then silently disbanded in 2018. But the only real news we have is that at some point during their year that they were active, one of the members...
Within 6 days of, or within a week of debut, one of the members had to leave because she had a neuromuscular disease. And they announced that they would go on as 5, but they never goed on to do anything.
They never went on to do anything. So they only released one EP, which was called Puzzle of Pop. And so I think we're going to watch the title track of that, which is Catch You.
Called Catch You. So if you'd like to watch POP Catch You, you can pull it up on YouTube and press play when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Very lively.
Yes.
But the music video is not as lively as the song. It's just showing the girls in different classes, different
At
parts
work
of a university.
Or at school?
Yeah.
And there's CCTV, black and white, spy footage.
Yeah, they're being monitored. Okay. The one in the cafe got a Morse code message. Oh, they're all receiving packages with mysterious Morse code messages.
Song is pretty fun though.
Yeah, it is really
it's
fun.
settled into something I like better than when it started.
It started very techno, but it's become funkier. They're all very cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Hollow
those skirts. I mean, that looks like something that we would wear at dance class.
Yes, it really does. Everybody get on
Yeah.
partycity.com and
Order this one skirt. Oh, all their outfits are like that. But this doesn't look cheap. At least it looks low budget, but not cheap.
Yeah. So in between, there's box video stuff of them in little matchy outfits, and then the other girls all got like secret coded messages.
Yeah, so
and
now
are
they're like
meeting.
together trying to crack these codes. And they weren't all Morse code. They're all different.
Okay, yes, this Galaxy, I have that dress
Yeah.
in black, but I remember the Amazon listing had it, this suspender dress
in the
in Galaxy
Galaxy.
print.
Yeah. Oh, that little
Oh, there was
hop.
a little like cheerleader, like herky jump.
This choreo
Oh,
is
tiny
very goofy. I kind of wish that we could see more of it.
This main twisty is cute
Mm-hmm.
enough.
It feels a little
Oh, some of their outfits
oh,
are
yeah.
turning white. I like those little rollies.
yeah, it's like more melodic tiara.
Yeah. It has that dancey
Mm-hmm.
vibe.
The choreo is so hoppy. Like they're literally just like jumping.
Yeah, because they're pop.
Pop, I suppose.
I love when girl groups and close-ups do that
Have to-
slowly
yeah.
hand close thing, like all the fingers one at a time.
Yep.
It's just cute. What? Don't break those old Game
I know,
Boys.
be careful.
They're like
They're not that sturdy.
Oh, are they gonna solve this neon Game Boy riddle?
Yeah, the fist.
That like shake your fist behind your back thing. That's in things.
Yeah, definitely.
Help me.
Help me is
Oh
the
no, they got
password?
sucked into the game.
Like Jumanji.
Yes. Oh no, they got sucked in the game and they never came out.
Or Tron, I guess. That's the plot of Tron
Yes,
too, isn't
I
it?
think so.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Well, too bad that they didn't get to do nothing at all. But
Yeah,
that was
because that
fun.
was
that
really
song was
fun.
like pleasant and like yeah, it was
Absolutely.
cute.
They were cute. All cute. No complaints.
All cute, no complaints. Sorry to POP. But that is it for this week. It's weekly recommendation time.
Do you have a weekly recommendation?
I feel like the only thing I can recommend, because I've been weirdly like just haven't been in the mood to sit down and watch anything this week, and I know there were like literally 9 comebacks yesterday, but I did take 3 minutes to watch the new Taeyeon release. It's a pre-release.
I
Before
can't
her
control myself.
I can't-
Or just can't control myself.
Let me get and see what it is to be correct. Can't Control Myself is the name of the single. She has a new 3rd full album coming out in July. This is the pre-release. and-
July? It's January.
I know.
Whoa, that's quite a pre-release.
We love a teasing queen.
For real.
But anyway, it's great, and I felt like it just like really reinforced your point last week about Taeyeon being able to sort of make any music, and my
Cool.
point that she makes girl music.
Amazing.
Because this
Love to
new
be proved
song
right.
is a 2003 Avril Lavigne song. Period. Like that is the vibe that we have gotten in this one. Is like it sounds like second album Avril, and I love it. I'm all about it.
Great.
The music video is a little weird, artsy, spooky. She's like It's like she's on a stage, like it's a play. She like meets a man on a train or whatever. But then at the end of it, like the crowd is like throwing roses at her while she's fighting with the boy, and the roses like cut her a bunch. So she's like bloody and like crying blood, and it's like
Yikes.
it gets real intense at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like very emo tan, and I like it. So
Great.
that's the only new thing I've watched and can recommend besides Changmin, of course. But
Love it. Yeah, literally the only thing that I have been listening to for days on end is Changmin's new EP Devil, which we've already talked about quite a bit. So I guess I will say that if you haven't...
I mean, we didn't last week. We only had Maniac to talk about. It wasn't out when we recorded last week's
I
episode.
guess that's true. So there is a music video for the title track Devil, which is such a cool song.
It's such a cool song.
I honestly recommend the whole EP, but there are 3 things you can watch. You can watch the music video or any of the stage performances of Devil. The song itself is like, it's so low and it's very like a soulful like hymn almost.
Yes. The vocalization at the beginning reminds me of this like bluegrass song that Wade and I sing that's about like the devil and the devil in the woods. Like literally like the devil gonna follow me.
Yes, it's very like Wade in the water
Yes.
kind of old hymn vibes. And it's beautiful. It like totally gets under your skin. He has like the perfect like growly like wail for it throughout the whole thing. He really plays with his voice in it. And there are several stage performances. There's also
that
music.
fringe. He did a stage in that fringe thing. That fringe thing.
The choreography is really great. There's also a React video where he watches the music video with Yuno, and that is a delight. It's like 8 minutes, and Yuno just like waterfalls compliments on him. Like he just like comments on every little thing, and it's so sweet and like and it's adorable. And Changmin gets like very embarrassed at a certain point, and it's great. It's a great time. But you can also watch, there's a music video for Maniac, we talked about that one, and then the performance from the SM Town New Year's Eve performance of Fever is on it's on YouTube, so you can watch that. So aside from those things, like I've kind of been thinking of those in my head as like titles singles off of the EP, because they're like Fever and Maniac we got before it was released, and then whatever, Devil has the music video and so many performances, which are all really good. My favorite song on the album, I think, is Alien. I think it is. And I don't know. It's just a really good song. I don't really know how to describe it. Because it has like 3 different beats that it like cycles throughout the song, like with the verse and then the pre-chorus and then the chorus, like each one kind of has a distinct like beat to it. But it's great. It's like very summery, even though it's January, and it's super fun, and I like can't resist dancing to it. Every time it comes on, I like have to turn it up. It's such a good mood lifter. Like it immediately makes me smile. It's so good. It's called Alien.
Beautiful. Great recommendation. I love that so much. Well, that is it for this week. Thank you again for everybody who is celebrating us and has listened, whether you've listened to all 188 or you just got here last week.
Yeah.
We love and appreciate all of you.
And those predictions were really fun. So if you didn't get a chance to send one in, but you have one, like tweet it at us or something. Like I want to hear
never too
it.
late. Also add to the Spotify playlist. I'll put the link in the
it's
episode
collaborative,
description.
so you should be able to just put stuff on there.
And I'm so excited to bookmark that playlist and have it for whenever, because it's my playlist that you made for me.
It's for us.
That's so nice. It's so exciting. Okay. If you would like to find us, to send those predictions or anything like that, we can be found at AMAKPopPod on Twitter and Instagram, AMAKPopPod@gmail.com. You can leave a voicemail, 181-AMAKPop5. You can send us things, P.O. Box 26096, Los Angeles, California, 90026. We have a Linktree, Linktree/AMAKpop will take you to our Discord, our Spotify, our YouTube channel, where there are playlists for every episode. Join that Discord, be friends with all these sweet people, all these sweet A-likes who called in and left messages.
I was going to say there's even a fan wiki of our show that
Yes.
A likes have painstakingly put together. If you're, I don't know, if you're new here and you want to know what other groups we've gotten in the random games or what other kind of episodes we do, like check that out. There's a lot of really good information on there.
Yeah, and thank you to the people who work on
Yeah.
keeping
And who
that
maintain
alive. It's so nice. And we literally use it like a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago. I hadn't properly marked off my spreadsheet, and we like pulled up a group for the random game and couldn't be sure because again, we've done too many.
Yep. Couldn't be sure if we
Check that
before.
wiki. We had done it before. Boom.
Yeah.
Like
So we rely on you guys too.
we really do. We really do. But yeah, thank you again. Looking forward to another year of AMAK. We already have exciting. Well, go.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we already have exciting things.
Oh,
Can't tell
so
you
many
about any of
exciting
them
things
yet,
that are
but-
in the works, and they will come out in the next few weeks. And like, oh, you guys will be so excited. But I was just gonna say, if we didn't mention it already, we do also have a Patreon,
Yes.
and to all of our season fan patrons, you have homework, so please check your messages. The deadline is this coming Monday, so you have a whole week to get in your submissions, and we can't wait to see what you send in.
Yes. Thank you always. We will see you next week. We love you so much. Stay safe, stay sane. You're the best. Goodbye.
Bye.
Jonghyun, you're our inspiration. All right. Drive. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours and get what's ours.
What is that?
It's a rock song that The Rock made. And he's like, what's my motherfucking name? Rock! And it's like, I don't know. It's just like really intense. And